Hello, glorious families. Okay, it's been a while. I love you, miss you all. Okay, welcome to Glorious Kitchen, where we do it our own way. So, right here today, we're going to be making OHA soup. So, this OHA soup, actually, I'm supposed to use just OHA leaf, but because it's always in my own way, I didn't have, plus the fact that I didn't have enough OHA leaves, so I added UGWU leaves. Okay, so this might be different from what you're used to, because I am using a dry OHA leaves, because I couldn't get a fresh one. Right here I don't get fresh one, but I'm still gonna try. You all know that I just moved to this state. I'm still gonna try and check up stores where I can get a fresh one. Okay, right here, this is how I prepare it. I'm using stuffed fish. Remember, you can use all kinds of meat, so you don't have to copy mine. I cook according to availability of my ingredients. So I may use fish, I may use all kinds of meat. So here I'm using pomo, which is cow skin. I'm using goat meat. Then that big thing you're seeing there is a stock fish. It's a dry fish, dry stock fish. Then I'm also using one of these fish that is dry. Okay, so right now what I did was that I poured everything I'm using together. Stock fish, goat meat, those are very stubborn stuff, including the pomo. So I put them together, and then I boil them with all this seasoning. You can use seasoning of your own that you wish to use, just as you desire. Then here I am rinsing my OHA leaf while the meat is boiling on stove. I didn't add water at first because I seasoned and I massaged my seasoning on it. I left it on stove for about 15 minutes. I didn't add water because I want it to marinate very well. You can also marinate by keeping it in your fridge overnight. So right here I have added my OHA leaves. Those leaves you saw me add were the OHA leaves, so dry. Then here I'm adding my UGWU leaves. This is also not fresh one. Imagine, this is what we swallow here in US. Most time we don't see fresh, but some states got fresh. But right now where I stay, I don't see fresh to buy, so we have to use frozen one. So it was frozen. Actually, the UGWU was frozen, but I defroze it. That is why you see it like that in a bag. So right now I have put the UGWU and the OHA leaves. I rinse the OHA leaves so that I don't know if there is sand inside, but there is no sand. So when I added my leaves, the next thing is palm oil. So my palm oil and my crayfish were the last thing I added. I actually forgot to add crayfish from here, but I later added it towards the end of the video. So I added my crayfish. I used grounded crayfish. So you can also add Iru locust beans. I didn't have, like I told you, this is my kitchen. I decide what I cook here. That's why I always say it's in my own way. So I always cook according to the available ingredients and according to my own style. Whatever I feel is right, that's what I do in my kitchen. All I want to achieve is a delicious meal for my family. So here, like I said, I added crayfish at the towards end. It wasn't supposed to be the last thing I'm adding. The last thing I should have been palm oil, because I want my palm oil to stay deliciously delicious. I mean gloriously delicious. Okay, so thank you for joining me. This is the end of the soup. The next thing I do right now is that along the line I added some of my air fried chicken, and it was yummy. I added about 4 pieces of them, so big my children won't eat them, so, and I just made them yesterday, so I added them. Like I said, this is my kitchen. I decide what happens to my food. So, but trust me, the aroma is something else. Okay, and so if you taste it, it is yummy. See you at my dining.
Okay, before I take you to my dining, I would like to show you how we make our pando. Pando, this is called pando yam. So it's more like a dough. We form it like a dough. It's a powder. Then we form it in a dough inside the hot water. That's what you see me making right here. Then the next thing we do, okay, right now I'm trying to soften it. So you soften it, add some water, and then close it up. But it has to be hot or warm water. So watch out and see you later.
We are the glorious generation.